Brian, you ready to start?
Hey Jordan,
How you doing?
I just want to ask you how you feel your personal spring went, but also the offensive line. I know there's some guys that have things like that. Just has to spring for yourself in that.
From a personal standpoint, as far as like I do two aspects. As far as like physical ability, I feel like I changed my body up a lot, and then technique wise, there's some things I got to clean up, and they're gonna get cleaned up. But overall, we did good. We all gel together, finding the right pieces, finding pieces that don't fit, and just mix and matching. That's what spring's all about. You know, testing and trial and error, like putting something out and then see if it works. If it don't work, let's fix it. Where do we fix it? So I feel like we did very good in this spring.
Jordan, you spoke about last spring game and how that was kind of like your local college football.
Mhm.
How much do you feel like you've grown in terms of play, leadership, all that stuff since then?
I've grown a lot in like every aspect. Just being in college, like it just happens, just going day by day, and just competing. You know, just going in practice and competing, going against guys who want to get after the quarterback, and I feel like that helps me in like real game day scenarios. You know.
Adam.
Jordan, Adam Tiger 24/7 Sports. With those two quarterbacks that just left this room,
Mhm.
how have you seen those guys fit in and kind of assimilate themselves in this program this semester?
I see Juju growing a lot every day. They both complement each other. You know, the QB battle is going to be really good this year, so we're still trying to figure out that. But those two quarterbacks, they're both competing right now. That's really all it is.
Hi, Jordan. Nick Edwards, Sports Report. You have Coach White, Coach Hageman, all individually putting this group together. What has it been like having three assistants form this offensive line unit this spring?
They've been able to be hands on. You know, each of them are good at what they do, and they zone in on that. You know, sometimes you get one O line coach who just talks to the tackle, talks to the center, talks to the guard, but Gunner may talk to the centers all week, and Big George played guard, so he'll talk to the guards that week, and then Coach Gerard, everything, so he'll talk to me and all the tackles. So like just being able to own in, and they all speak the same language, even though it might be one person saying this and one person saying that. They all speak the same thing, and it's one of the best online groups as far as coaches that I've been around. Love, man.
I think we saw Zack next year.
Yeah.
Today. How would you kind of just describe his game? What it's like lining up? What kind of role do you try to play?
Yeah, Big Zack, he's growing, man. He brings the energy to the online every single day. You know, he just be doing like emotes, and we have a good play. He'll just start emoting, and I'll be like, the next play, you know. But like, it's fun that he got that energy about him, and as far as his development, um, he lost the weight that he needed to lose. I feel like that's what held him back last year, but now he's starting to put everything together, and like he's gonna be a guy we're gonna run the ball behind him and just maul. Yeah.
Jordan, after going through spring ball, I imagine you are probably on this list as well, but who would you say have emerged as real leaders of this group?
It's like the team or um, not talking about myself, just like other people.
I assume you're one.
Yeah. I would say myself, but not including me. Okay, so I look at leadership like in two ways. You got like people who show up and do their job and not really talk, and then you got the ones who bring the group together. So if I had to go, I would go Zai Chrysler. I'm not sure if I'm saying his right last name right, but Zai, right guard, consistent dude, comes in every day. He's gonna do his job, but he's also gonna get us going. As far as on the defensive side, I'll go Arden Walker. Arden Walker for sure. Me and him battle every day. Every day.
You had a post the other day talking about how sports these days are maybe a little bit more about I rather than the we.
Hmm?
Can you explain some of your thinking behind where this state of college athletics is at?
Yeah, touchy topic. Not saying that I don't like where it's at right now, I feel like some people take advantage of where it's at. So it's a blessing that we can get paid and get money, which is cool and it benefits. But sometimes you like lose sight of watching what other people are doing and try to whatever team you're for, like hold them hostage, which is like I don't think that should be done. And like Coach Prime says, I think if you don't perform and you're getting paid X amount of money, like it should be gone. I do agree with Coach Prime on that, but I feel like some people try to take advantage of the opportunity that the people who decided like gave us. So take an inch, some people take a mile.
Come on, Jack, go ahead.
Hey, Jordan, Jack Carlo with us on that side.
What
Just
up?
from Coach Prime that was rewarded a scholarship before the game. What was that moment like?
It was good. I think that's the first time I see Ben cry. He's always happy. Um, he's another guy who, back to the leader question, that like he may not be the most talented, but he's gonna give you what he got every play. So it's well earned, and I'm actually so happy for Ben that happened. And like it was just a great moment to be a part. Like between him and Charlie, those two guys bring their all every single day until the legs won't work.
Hey, how you doing, Jordan? I'm Derek, one half of the Dark Brothers. You was one of the top recruits coming out of high school, special panel line. You was like a blue chip recruit.
Mm.
What was your blue chip moment in high school? What was that moment that you college football?
Say the last part again. That
What was that moment where you knew you was ready to be college football?
it started before I was a blue chip, and before like the rankings. I always wanted to be the best. I feel like going to IMG that year, I made a decision to separate myself as far as like the way I attacked every single day, and that's where like all the extra stuff came. Um, but I always wanted to play major college ball. Is this as far as just like was I willing to put the work in? And then like I decided to put the work in and still doing it. So I feel like to answer your question, it was more so like not a moment, but a consistency of days with which I stacked.
All right, thanks, Jordan.
Appreciate y'all.
We got one more special guest. Y'all.
Have a good weekend.